Alright guys, having a look at the inside of the XC90. So you got here nice bit of wood grain there, chrome and lots of leather as well. Looks really nice. You got door pockets there. Alright, let's have a look inside. Not bad. And if you have a look up here too, you've got the Inscription logo as well there, which is really nice. Alright, let's jump in and have a look. Alright, now I just wanted to point out quickly how to start this thing. If you have a look down here, there's a little engine, it says engine start or stop, if you can read that. So we'll just turn it around to, and there we go. Not bad at all. So if we have a bit of a look at the inside, you got this LED screen right here, which looks really nice. You can change things with it. Obviously you have the steering wheel with the buttons on it. You have cruise control and audio buttons there as well. You've got your rain sensing wipers there, and indicators and lights on that side. All right, so let's just start here. Now we've got the boot open control and the illumination control. All right, so we'll move over to the screen. Now this is quite interesting, this screen, because you've got, if you have a look at that, you have these car functions which are very interesting. You can you've got your rear cross traffic alert, park assist, lane keep assist. It's got automatic parking in and out. You've got head-up display adjustments. You've got cameras, which you can go into that one and have a 360-degree view, which is really nice. And there's a whole array of things that you can do in this as well, which is really great. You can also turn off the lines. You can have it on the left, you can have it on the right, you can have it go back to the 360-degree thing. So yeah, and it's got really cool stuff. Obviously down here you've got your head-up display. You can have that on. Your automatic start stop, distance alert, road sign information, and the list goes on. Cornering lights, you can, the cruise control, everything. So that's bits and pieces there. If you go to the other side, you do have obviously all your radio settings there. This does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. And if you go down here, you can even go to like a Google search, which is quite interesting as well. You can bring up Google. So there you go. So obviously with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, you can use your navigation from your phone on the screen there, which is great. So that's just very interesting how you can set a lot of these things up. Car status as well, messages, things like that. You can go into things like this, the car status, if there is any. But it's got some pretty cool things that you can play around with, which is really cool. So yeah, very awesome, the amount of things that this car has. Eco driving mode, and when you hit that, it's quite interesting, isn't it? Hey? So, yeah, you've got all sorts of things that you can adjust on here as well. So it does have a lot of stuff, which is really awesome. Alright guys, so enough of that. So let's go down further. Now this does have a volume knob. As you know, I do enjoy them. I'm a bit old school. You do have some other buttons here for audio, and you've got some demister buttons there as well. Alright, so you do have the gear stick here. Now if I go into reverse, obviously you can have your 360-degree on, or you can just have it on the normal reverse one. So, and obviously just going into sport mode there, if you want to go to sport mode, you can leave that on while you're driving as well, which is quite interesting, quite cool. But yeah, it's pretty Pretty awesome that is. So let's go a bit further down. Now I really like this wood grain design here, actually, over here, and this actually opens up, so you've got a little bit of a cubby hole there. You've got a 12-volt plug there as well, which is really nice. The engine start stop, obviously like I showed you before, to stop it you just turn it to the left. You got your park brake, and that's for the automatic start stop, which at the moment we don't really need. You've got a little bit of a cubby hole there as well, which is really nice. Alright guys, let's jump in the back and have a look in the back. Alright, so just jump in here. Now, you actually, in this one, you do have ventilation for the rear passengers, which is something I think is great. And there you've got the little touch pad there, which you can adjust the fan speed or whatnot. And it is quite comfortable in here. If you have a look, I've got a reasonable amount of headroom in this, which is really nice. So on longer trips, it's really good, a really good option actually. And we've got armrest here with the little cup holders there as well. It's a nice addition. I do like when they have cup holders here. Obviously you've got little bits of wood, and on the trim, on the door trim as well, little bits of chrome there. But all in all, very nice back here too. And if you have a look too, there's the third row as well there, which is really good. Yeah, there seems to be a bit of space. All right, well let's check out what's in the boot actually. Alright, so let's just have a look at in the boot. So if you have a look, I don't need to touch that, it opens itself. This also has as well buttons to close it, but as well it's got that foot thing. So if I put my foot underneath the car, it should, there we go, come down. So that's a pretty cool thing if you've got your hands full of shopping or whatnot. Alright, so in the back here, obviously you've got these 2 seats in the back, making it a 7-seater. You do have a little cup holder in there if you have a look there. A little bit of ventilation there as well. But other than that, you've got a little pocket in there too, which is pretty cool. And but you do have a little bit of space in the back. As you can see, I've put 1 seat up. You can see how much space you actually have in the back, which is pretty cool. Little cubby hole that side if you need to, a little bit of storage there. But all in all, yeah, very nice actually, not too bad at all. Alright guys, let's check under the bonnet.